Yo, I'm back again, and this time we're doing a PSV player ratings. Shout out Farhan and T Amazing for the idea. Big up both of you. So straight into it. Nickname Boren. Okay. Europa League team. I don't know if they're still in there. I have no clue. But yeah, moving on to the history. Okay, so I don't know if these men have beef with Ajax and that. I don't know. They probably do, fam. They probably do. As you can see, they've been winning their things still. What's that, a quadruple winning season? Then they fell off a bit, but they came back anyway. Then they're just at the top in it. So one of the first names you think of with the Ajax is in the Feyenoords, bruv. So yeah, getting into the squad now. Let's see what these men have to offer, bruv. So let me fix that. But it's already fixed, I think. Yeah, we're going from Lars Unastal all the way to, who's that, Daniel Marlin or Romero? One of those attackers there. So yeah, let's get straight into it, bruv. Alright, cool. So, Lars Unastal. Okay, goalkeeper defend. Alright, 14 agility, 13 reflexes, 14 one-on-one. That's the first thing I always look at, bruv. Alright, so in terms of defending now, that's not the greatest. Let's be real. 13 reflexes. It's quite lethargic, fam. I can't lie. But he's 6'6" to be fair. But still, I can't lie. In terms of shot stopping, I'm not impressed. I can't lie to you. In terms of the reach, though, he's 6'6" with 18 jumping reach and 17 aerial reach. So the guy, he doesn't really need to jump, fam. In terms of those corners, he's got corners covered, bruv. But the ones that he's meant to save, he's one of those guys, bruv. He's one of those guys where the ones that he's meant to save, he's going to let in. But the ones where he's not meant to save, he's going to save, bruv, because he's got the height, fam. You get me? And once again, a goalkeeper with mad strength. I don't know why goalkeepers always have strength, but I'm trying to think, is it because when they rush out, they need to be the ones that catch the ball, you get me? But then again, I can't even remember a highlight like that, fam. I've been playing this game for years, bruv. I don't know why they have that much strength. But anyway, in terms of shot stopping, poor, bruv. I can't lie. So that's Lars Unastal still. Moving on, fam. Yvonne Muvogo. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, make this low move permanent, please. Don't play yourself, bruv. Because as you can see, the guy is 6'3". He's got 16 agility, 15 reflexes, 14 one-on-ones. That's baseline for one-on-ones, bruv. So in terms of shot stopping, he's got it now. They say he's a sweeper keeper attack. Alright. He's got good kicking, to be fair. Rushing up tendency, 18. Ooh, what's the composure? 13? Ooh, I don't know. I think once again, because I just feel so much safer when they're on goalkeeper defend, fam. Because when they're a sweeper, they're leaving their line, fam. Do I trust this guy to leave his line? Can he really play ball with 8 passing? Not really. Who are you really attacking with 8 passing? Let's be real, fam. If your first touch is a bit wonky as well, could be a problem. I can't lie. So play it safe, bruv. You don't need to take risk if it's a goalkeeper, bruv. Put him on goalkeeper defend. He's better at defending than he is attacking, fam. Use your brain, bruv. Safe. Anyway, overall, as a goalkeeper defend, he's the starting keeper. Still keep the other guy on the bench, fam. I can't lie to you. Emergency backup, fam. So that's Yvonne Mavogo. Still try and make that low move permanent. It's a quality goalkeeper. Moving on. Timo, bruv. Alright, so central defender on cover. Trying to see. See, the first thing I always look at, strength, agility, straight for the balance, and that. Always physicals first for a defender now. Obviously, he's got 11 agility now. So depending on this league, I remember with Ajax they had bare slow defenders. So I think they don't really care about the pace of the defenders. But for me, when a man's got 11 agility, that's peak, fam. I can't lie, because he's just gonna get turned, fam. He can't turn. That's the problem. He can't turn, fam. And for a defender, you need to be able to turn, fam. 14 tackling is baseline. Nothing special, but it's not bad. We can give him the credit where the credit is due with the 15 composure. But he's not a flipping ball playing because he's got 11 technique, 9 vision and 10 passing, fam. And he's a 6'3" centre back with 13 strength, so he can get shifted very, very easily, fam. So overall, I don't think he's that good. I can't lie to you. And he's 24 as well, so he already escaped the youth bracket. So there's nothing special about him, fam. No disrespect, bruv. But yeah, I have to keep it 100% real. He's not that good. You can sell him for 3.8 million, fam. I doubt you'll get that. You could get about 2 and take that, fam. take it and fucking ran, bruv. I can't lie to you. Fucking ran, fam. But yeah, that's Timo still. Moving on, Oliver Boscalgi. All right, 22. So there's something to build on there straight away. All right, so left back or centre back. Let me make my decision if he is a left back or a centre back. All right. He's 5'11". So for a centre back, he's already under the average height. Can't lie to you. What centre back would he have been anyway? They're saying ball playing defender on cover. He's okay. Physicals in terms of centre back, 11 strength, bruv. Come on now, that's quite poor still. But all right, cool. 13 technique, 12 vision, 13 passing. That's actually really good as well. How can I say it? He's good at playing football. That's what you need. Would I prefer that on the wide areas? Maybe, because as you can see, in terms of centre back, 13 tackling is not the greatest, fam. 11 strength is not the greatest. 13 composure for ball playing defender is not the greatest. However, because he's only 22, I can allow him. But in terms of him playing left back now, 10 dribbling, I get that, but at least he can do the crossing thing. And once I said before, a lot of wide fullbacks nowadays like to cut inside and play almost as midfielders, and he can definitely do that, fam. He can definitely do that. He can definitely cut inside and play as a midfielder. As you can see, he's already got a little green there, a little deep play and playmaker thing. He can definitely cut inside and dictate the tempo, bruv. Definitely. 14 first touch as well, so he's not even a bad player. You just need to find his position, fam. I think out wide and cutting in on a little inverted wing back thing could be his one still. So that's Oliver. Overall, he's not bad still, and he's only 22, so you can build on something still. But yeah, moving on, fam. Jarrett, Hendrix. Okay, 25. Seen this guy before, I think. I don't even know. But yeah, box to box midfielder. 12 tackling, 14 passing. That's baseline passing, tackling not the greatest. Now he's got good work rate though. He has got good work rate, but he's got 11 pace, 11 acceleration, and 12 agility, fam. So he's wearing skinny jeans, bruv. Man can barely move, fam. He can barely move. 12 strength as well. He's not the greatest, but anyway, 25. He looks like overall he can do a lot of things, but just not that good, fam. Because you're seeing a lot of 12s on the average, fam. Average 12, like that's what I'm seeing anyway. I'm trying to think. Composure 13. That's not the greatest, but at least it's not like shot with like 11, fam. So man can allow him still. 12 dribbling. He can pick up the ball, but do I want him picking up the ball with 11 pace, fam? If he gets pressed with 13 composure, he's losing the ball. He's gonna free up the ball instantly. At least, because his technique and vision aren't the greatest, at least he's got the execution of the pass with 14 passing, which is baseline, bruv. It's baseline still. But yeah, overall, Jarrett, Hendrix, as box to box, keep him in the squad. You get me? Nothing wrong still. He's just the average guy. Get me? Nothing special, fam. Keep him in the squad. There's no point selling him. There's no point still. So yeah, moving on. Denzel Dumfries, fam. Have I heard of this guy? It rings bells. But anyway, 15 strength. 15 pace. Always look at that first for a fullback that can literally play anywhere apart from striker, fam. Alright. Okay, wow. He's 6'2". They're saying his natural position is fullback, attack quickly, 12 dribbling, 13 crossing. Not really exceptional, but at least he can do it. At least he can slightly go forward in it. What's the pivot saying? 12 technique, 10 vision, 11 passing. What is the point of letting someone with a pivot like that play anywhere, fam? Why? Like, man can barely kick a ball. Like, in terms of passing, he can barely pass, fam. Just about pass. He can barely even see what he's doing, fam. Why do you want that anywhere else? I'm trying to think. His best position, just keep him at right back, fam, because that's where he's meant to be, in it. His tackling's not that great, but you get me. Overall, I'm trying to think now. He can move, to be fair. For someone that's 6'2", he can move, 14 agility. It might take him a while to get to that 15 pace, but at least he's got that 15 pace in the first place. Can he get up and down? He can. 12 dribbling. They're basically saying that he can dribble, but he can't do it well. That's what it's saying, innit? 13 crossing as well. That's just okay, innit? But overall, to be fair, he has got a hand in pretty much every pond apart from literally the basics, fam. Like passing, man can't pass, innit? Like That's a problem still. You need to be able to pass the ball, bruv. Like, come on, fam. Anyway, he's 24, so that's quite shocking with 11 passing, fam. But yeah, 12 composure. I don't want to see a trend of low composure because I've said it before. If a team has got low composure, like on average, that means they're gonna crumble, fam. So man's gonna look up for the composure now. But yeah, that's Denzel Dumfries still. What's the 14 jump reach, 14 headed, aerial threat. That's what I'm gonna give him still. But anyway, that's Denzel Dumfries, fam. Moving on, Pablo Rosario. Wow. Okay, first of all, another low composure guy. Anyway, box to box now with 11 pace, 11 acceleration. It's fine. All right. 13 technique, 12 vision, 13 passing. Okay, he's 23, so he's about to escape the youth bracket. Is he gonna improve a lot now? I'm not too sure. You know, that's you're leaving me in a sticky one, mate. Can't lie to you because 23, but you're averaging about what? He's got a bare 11s and 13s, bruv. 12s as well. He's got 2 greens, which are teamwork and natural fitness, bruv. Ooh, let me be honest, yeah. I've seen better, fam. Younger as well, I can't lie. But for him now, 15 work rate. That's good. Once again, the composure, I hope there's not a trend. So far, that's quite a lot of low composure Donnies, fam. 13 strength. For someone that's 6'2", that's not good, bruv. He's got good balance though, so I'll give him that, fam. In terms of playing football, like I said, the pivot is not that bad. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. 13 technique, 12 vision, 13 passing. Can work on that. That passing, I mean, passing, yeah, the passing could very easily get 14. Then all of a sudden, the pivot's looking a lot better. So, man can build on that still. Can't really pick up the ball and drive. He can literally just pass, and he works hard. He can win the ball. Just a box to box, innit? I'll say he gives 5 out of 10s on a consistent basis, fam. He doesn't look like anything special, fam. Some of these players, you do need them though. Not everyone has to be the flair kind of, the Hollywood kind of guy, fam. Sometimes you need the guy just to get the job done, and he looks like he's gonna get the job done. So yeah, that's Pablo Rosario still. Moving on, Jordan Teasy. All right, he's 20. All right, so definitely something to build on. Right back or centre back. You know what? For the first, I'm gonna put him centre back. I know he's got 11 strength. I know this, but because he's 20, man can send me to do strength training. It's not that deep, fam. Like at least he can improve on that in that department, fam. So, the height, 13 jumping reach, 13 heading, man will improve on that still. So let me tell you why I should be playing him centre back now. In terms of going out wide to the right back position, he's got 8 crossing. Not really going to offer anything on that right back position, you get me? If anything, if he is a right back, you're going to want to ask him to cut inside anyway because he's already got a good pivot. So you might as well just let him be inside, fam. So put him inside, put him as a centre back now. He's got good pace. Look at his agility, fam. A lot of attackers out here can't be matching that agility. I can't lie to you. So play to the strengths, fam. Like he can move in it for a centre back. He's got a good pivot, and he can win the ball, and he's composed, fam. Like, and he's got a good first touch as well. So you want this guy in the middle, fam. He's gonna improve a lot, fam. Like when I always say this now, don't underestimate the potential, fam. Don't underestimate it because I've seen guys back then they didn't want me, but now they all love me, fam. Man, seen it, bruv. Man, seen it with my own 2 eyes, bruv. Some man really do improve, and I can see the potential in this guy. Without even seeing his potential, I can see the potential, fam. So play to the strengths, bruv. Put him centre back, ball playing defender on cover, and you're balling still. So yeah, overall, Jordan Teasy, very promising still, very promising. He can even step out with 12 dribbling. Yeah, he's cold still. He's cold. So yeah, moving on. Nick Villageva. All right. Wow, another guy. Please don't put this guy out wide for his own safety, fam. A man is really at risk of getting burned out here with 11 flipping pace, 11 agility, and 11 acceleration. Man can really get skinned out here, you know. Don't risk him like that. Put him in the middle, if anything. 14 tackling, 11 technique, 13 vision, 12 passing. That's a pivot that is just alright. You get me? 11 composure, bruv. Fam, I can't lie. That's poor, man. That's poor. And you're 31. I can't lie. Get in the bin. I can't lie. He's rubbish, fam. He is. he's rubbish. Like, he's rubbish still. Like, in all honesty, he's rubbish. So, man's just going to move on, fam. That's me in it. I can't lie. I don't see anything in this guy. I don't, fam. So, yeah, that's Nick Villageva, fam. Moving on. Phillip Max. Okay. So, wing-back support. And I can see why. Now, he's not strong. You don't need to be strong. Cool. He's got 14 pace, which is baseline, 16 acceleration, which means he's going to be getting to that 14 pace quite quickly now. 12 agility means that he's more of a straight line kind of guy. He's not really going to be cutting in like that. It's not going to be that bad. Now, good work rate, so he is going to be getting up and down like a little tram thing, just straight lines, fam. All right, now, here's why he's on wing-back support. You want him in these areas, yeah, where he's just going to be whipping balls because he's got 16 crossing, fam. Abuse it. Just abuse it. Just abuse the whipping balls. Let him cross early. Give him a trait, crosses early, fam. If that is a trait, I think it is, fam. Or even in your flipping instructions, let him cross early. Like, don't even let him get to the byline. There's no point, fam. Like, let him cross early, and that's a brilliant left back, fam. Like, his tackling is not that great, but you want to put him in a system where no one can get nowhere near him. And let me explain that, because I don't think I've explained that before. Now, someone like this, yeah, who's going to be going forward, you're going to need a centre-back on that side who's on cover, who can cover him. You get me? Arsenal do it in real life with that Bellerin pussy hole, yeah? And fucking Rob Holding, fam. They asked Rob Holding to cover him while he goes up and does fuckery. And you want to do the same principle over here and let him go up and get a centre-back to cover him. That way you can play to the strengths and no one can get nowhere near him, fam. So... that's the analogy that I'm using. That's Phillip Max, and that's a quality left back, fam. Quality left back. So moving on, fam. Ibrahim Sangare. Okay, 22. Something to build on. 17 strength. Fucking hell. All right. He's box to box, 13 tackling, 13 passing. I can see why. 14 composure. See now, this guy. He's going to improve he's good still. Because I'm seeing a lot of 13s, fam. A lot of 13, 14s and 12s, bruv. And those can very easily go up. He's 22. Like I already said, he's already got 17 strength at this age, bruv. That can very easily get to 18. I don't want to say 19, but it's very possible, fam. It's very unpredictable out here. 14 composure, bruv. So he can play ball. He's composed. He can win the ball. He can get in the box and score. Pick up the ball, kind of. He's very complete. I can't lie. 16 jumping reach as well. 13 heading, fam. I can't lie. He's very complete. I'm interested to see how this guy improves. Still, he's a quality player, fam. He is. So that's Ibrahim Sangare. Still, he can just do everything, innit? Like, just to prove that the only things he can't do is take penalties, not compulsory, and take throws, bruv. Also not compulsory. Apart from that, he can do everything else, bruv. So. I can't even say play to the strengths because he is the strengths, bruv. He can do everything. So yeah, that's Ibrahim Sangare. Still, he's a quality player, fam. Quality player. Moving on. Adrian Fame. Heard of him. All right. The guy is 21. So we can build on something over here. Now, I get that. He has 8 agility and 9 acceleration. I get that if he's caught out of position, he's vulnerable. He is vulnerable. However, a man's possessing 15 technique, 16 vision, and 15 passing at the age of 21. It's a problem, fam. Because all he needs to do, that could even work in his favor. Because that means he's not even gonna want to step out, fam. Just let him spray passes, fam. Because that's what he's good at. 17 balance, 17 composure. Give him the trait, please. That dictate tempo trait is so underrated. I swear down. Give him that trait. I swear to God, bruv. You don't want to miss that trait, you know. That trait, yeah. I've given it to so many people over the years, man. Like Rodrigo Bentancur, flipping Fabian from Napoli, fam. These man, that when you give them that trait, it's something different, fam. And this guy, give it to him, innit? He's a quality player. 14 dribbling as well. Do I really want him on the ball in terms of driving forward? Not necessarily. Let the ball do the talking, innit? Let him just spray the pass, fam. That's all he needs to do. You know, like those guys, yeah, where it's just one touch pings, fam. That's what I want from this guy. I don't want him to dwell on the ball at all, because if he does get pressed, 14 dribbling, he can get out of it, but 12 flare, they kind of know where he's going, so he can release the ball. But then again, 17 composure, it means that he might be able to beat the press, fam. So overall, he is a good player. He is, fam. He is. So that's Adrian Fame still. Quality player, fam. Quality player. Oh, he's on loan from Bayern. I just saw that. On loan from Bayern. Would I make that loan move permanent? Yes, I would. Yes, I would, fam. Yes, I would. Moving on. Maro Jr. Now, what do we have here? Well, as you can see, he's got very good technique. Dribbling. Okay, I'm trying to see. Okay, because he's 21, man has to give him the benefit of the doubt, you get me? He's 30. Flipping out. 30 in agility. I don't know. This is very weird. This is very weird. For me, you're not going out wide, you get me? I would expect the passing to be higher. It's only 13, but because he's 21, it can get higher, fam. So this is a development card because I can see it developing very well. Like, very, very well. So when it develops, then quality card. But for now, he'll get the pass still because he's young. Because he's young, fam, and that's the line. So I don't want to get into it too much, fam, because I know what it can be like. But obviously right now it's not that good, innit? That's what I'm trying to say. So let it develop. But next, Eric Gutierrez. Oh, I think I've seen this guy before, definitely. Reason why, because I've actually bought this guy. I never got to use him though. But anyway, let me see what I'm missing out on. So his stats have definitely changed. I'm talking about FM20 now. Stats have changed. He's still a quality player though. As you can see, he dictates tempo. He's got the pivot of 14 technique, 15 vision, 15 passing. So he can spray the ball. He's already composed. So he can definitely beat the press. Flair as well. Very unpredictable. He doesn't need to dribble if the passing can do the talking, fam. I better put you, man, on that one. But anyway, he is a good player, innit? Like, I bought him for a reason. I just never got to use him. But he's a deep lying playmaker. Like, literally, that's what it is, fam. Stay in your position and spray the ball. Put him in the position. It doesn't even have to be a system thing. Like, it's just common sense, bruv. Like, man can't get nowhere near this guy, bruv. So overall, Eric Gutierrez, he's a good player still. I know what he can do. I mean, I imagine he's gonna do what he's gonna do in it. 14 balance as well. He's a quality player, fam. He is. So that's Eric Gutierrez. Definitely the value will go up if you keep on playing this guy, because I know what to expect from him in it. So yeah, that's Eric Gutierrez still. Moving on. Marco van Hinkle. Wow, it's been a long time, bruv. He's still on loan from Chelsea. Just let him go, bruv. Just let him go. I don't want to see this guy come back to the league, bruv. I swear. Like, he was so cold, fam. Like, such a baller. Such a baller, fam. Like, I don't want to see this guy come back to Chelsea, innit? Like, he's cold. He is. What kind of midfielder is he now? They put him deep lying. Say no more. I'm not complaining, fam. Let him do his deep lying thing, you get me? He can do it. 15 technique, 14 vision, 15 passing. Got the execution of the pass. You can see his pass and he's technical. Got the composure. Very reminiscent to Gutierrez, you get me? Just gonna do his job, fam. Stick there, do your position, fam. You get me? Stick there, play the spray the passes, fam. He even works hard as well. He's determined, got good stamina. Surprisingly good stamina, but then again, that doesn't really come down to injury proneness. That means his natural fitness should be a bit lower, but he's always injured anyway. But he's coming back in 2 to 4 weeks, so you man do get to use him. I'm excited to see how he's going to be. I think there's a lot of promise there in it. Good anticipation as well. Like I said, he's composed. He's a good player. First touch is quite poor, but if you're deep lying, hopefully those situations don't happen too much. You get me? Hopefully you're the one that's spraying the passes. You're the one that's dictating everything. Give him that trait once, like I said before, in it. Dictate tempo trait. And he's sourcing, fam. He is like baller. Marco van Hinkle, fam. Try and make the loan be permanent. I don't want Chelsea keeping him permanently. He's too good, bruv. Anyway, Ryan Thomas, fam. All right. Okay. Advanced playmaker. He can play left, mid, right back, striker. What? For what, bruv? I can't lie. I'm so confused. What? Hey, okay. What do I see in this guy, bruv? 25, so out of that youth bracket now. He can slightly move, not at pace, but he can still move in it. Got got a pivot of 16 technique, which is really good, but he's got 12 vision, but then he's got 15 passing. So that means he can literally do it, but you can't see what he's doing, fam. One of those ones. Like, man can do it, but you can't see what he's doing. That at least he's got the execution. That's what I'm trying to say. At least he can execute the pass, fam. So they're saying that he's not really going to be a long range passer because he can barely see long range, bruv. He's only like a 5-yard kind of guy, fam. So anyway, not really that composed either. First touch is good though. He can pick up the ball and drive. Do I want him to be doing that with 9 flair? Not really. What's he going to offer going forward? He's got good passing in it, but he's only a short kind of passer, fam. So what does it mean, fam? Not really a defense splitting pass kind of guy with 12 vision, bruv. That means it's always limited. There's always a cap, fam. I can't lie. Not for me. He was promising. He was, but the vision kind of let him down. No composure. In terms of in terms of being an attacking midfielder, and you've got 13 decisions. Nah, it's not really my cup of tea still. But I'm not saying he's not shit. At least he's not shit, fam. So that's what matters, fam. At least he's not shit in it. So that's Ryan Thomas, fam. Man will allow him still. He's not shit, fam. But yeah, moving on. Mohamed, man. I always reference old career modes, bruv. I always do it. This guy's the same age as Foul. Fucking okay, cool. This guy's the same age as me. I thought he was like flipping 20 or something, fam. A man's 18 out here, you know. Flipping hell. Do you know what this guy becomes, bruv? Man's warning you, man, from now, bruv. If you want a young player, buy this guy. I'm warning you, fam. Because what this guy turns into, he does some unspeakable things, you know. He does, fam. These stats that you're seeing right here, Lord have mercy, fam. It's peak, you know. It's peak, bruv. It's peak, fam. I can't lie. So let's get into the card now. He's got 14 pace, 15 agility. You can't get to the speed quickly, but at least he's got the speed in it. He's good at agile. He's got good agility in it, so he can move in it. He can move. 17 technique, 14 vision, 15 passing. That's putting it nicely. You get me? That's all gonna go up. All going to go in the green section. All of it, because he's only 18, fam. He's got so many years to develop, and he's already got some things that certain men don't have, fam. 16 first touch, so he's silky AF, bruv. 15 dribbling as well, and he's already composed at this age, fam. You already know. Am I gonna put him out wide? I don't see. Okay, because of his lack of decisions, you might have to. But then again, you can erase that because he's only 18. You can literally train that out of him. That decision could very easily hit 13, 14. Then all of a sudden he's one of the best cams in the fucking league, bruv. Man would definitely put him cam, because if you think about it, a man's got the pivot to play cam, the dribbling to play cam, the first touch to play cam, the composure to play cam. The only thing you don't have is the decisions, bruv. But we can work on that still. But then again, you can kind of play him out wide as well, because he's not slow. He's not slow. And he can do the little ZH thing where, you know, where it's like one way. I have to use that analogy again. If you step in, you're pissed. Man's got the dribbling and the flair. You don't know what he's gonna do. If you back off now, you're also pissed because man can whip the ball to the destination, fam. And that's the analogy that I always use, because these players here with the pivot and the dribbling that can play out wide, fam, they're always the most effective ones, fam, because they've got 2 weapons in their chamber, bruv. Not just one, they've got 2, and you don't know which one they're gonna pull out, fam. It's, with that flair, it's very unpredictable, bruv. One can come out at any time. But yeah, overall, he's a quality player, fam. He's a quality player. That's Mohamed Itarin. Watch what he turns into, fam. Problem. But yeah, moving on. Noni Madueke. Okay, he's also same age and fam. All right, hold on. I'm just looking. Hold on. Left-footed right winger, 14 strength at the age of 18. Hey, these men are gonna be a problem, you know. Flipping hell, 14 dribbling. Fam, I get it, you can't see. He needs to get glasses, fam. You can't be letting the pivot down like that, bruv. Man said you've got 15 passing, but fucking 7 vision. How, bruv? You're good technically as well. Good flair, good dribbling. You can move in it. Stamina is not a problem in this game. No one cares about stamina. 14 strength, bruv, at this age, and you're a winger. Fam, he's cold, fam. Like, I know, I have full faith in this guy turning into an absolute monster. 9 composure, not the greatest. Concentration, bravery, not the greatest, bruv. But those mentals, they're always low for the children, fam. Well, the young adults, bruv. 13 finishing. That's for 18-year-old. Man will take it, fam. Man will take that any day. Overall, this guy's a good player, innit? Because he's 18. You already know. He hasn't even got 1 green yet. The first greens he's going to get are like the pace, the agilities, the dribblings. Passing, definitely passing. He's going to be one of those guys where you're fucked either way because he's got the dribbling, flair, and the passing. The only thing that's letting him down is the vision and that composure, but apart from that, he's a quality card, fam. I have full faith in this guy, full faith in him. He's good still. That's Nondi Madueke still. Good player, fam. Good player. Next, Iran Zahavi. Bare guys that I ain't seen before. Flipping hell. Alright, okay. Alright, I think he's one of those old heads in this team because there's quite a lot of youth. He's one of the old heads. Yeah, you can see it. Got the leadership. But his teamwork's quite low, but the leadership, you get me? Cam striker or left wing. Now, you're not playing left wing with 11 pace and your pivot isn't that good. Come on, man. You need to at least have the pivot to be playing wide if you're slow, but you haven't got the pivot, so you're not playing wide. You get me? So, I think he's a new signing as well. Flipping out. 17 composure, 15 finishing. He's looking like a poacher to me. He's looking like a poacher to me. He's looking like the best thing he can offer you is goals, bruv. That's it. That's what it's looking like, fam. Like I said, you can't really move in it. Straight line, just get goals. Not good in the air. Just on the floor, tap-ins and good shots, fam. That's what I'm expecting from this guy. I can't lie to you. One of those guys. If I do have a youth player, I'm not gonna hand out. Let me put it like this: if I do have a youth striker, I will not use someone like this to hinder his progress, fam. I will genuinely drop this player and play the youth striker because this guy, for what he's done for the scheme, I've never heard of him. He's 33, and to be real, he's not the best in it. He's not the best, fam. He's not bad, but he's not the best. So it's not worth hindering your progress of the youth. Yeah, a man can even play. He's so versatile. That's what I mean. You can keep someone like this in the squad. You get me? Keep them in the squad. You know, let them be rotation and that. Don't hinder progress though with players like this, bruv. Because in the long term, what the fuck are they offering you in the long term, bruv? When the youth can be sold for double this price, fam. Come on now. But yeah, that's Aaron Zahavi. Not a bad player still. Whoa. Man said they got Mario Götze. Is it really? Is it really him, fam? It is. Wow. It is. Okay, so Mario Götze, I had no clue. Alright, so wow, he's that creator that you need in this team. Wow. Advanced playmaker support, I can see why, fam. Look at the pivot. 17 technique, 16 vision, 16 passing. So he's already silking in that pivot. You get me? The pivot's already saucy. He's got sick composure and sick decisions. You want this guy in the middle, bruv. I can't lie to you. 16 first touch, 16 dribbling. Get someone like this. I don't think they do tutoring anymore. They used to do tutoring in like FM 18. I don't know if they do it anymore though. With the older players and the younger players, because if you get someone like this to tutor a younger cam, then that younger cam is going to turn into an absolute problem. Imagine the likes of Itarin getting tutored by someone like Mario Götze, yeah, who, as you can see, he as a cam, he's a brilliant cam, you get me? Like, he's going to get bare assist in this league, definitely bare assist. Like, he can't move, no, he can move, but not at pace. That's the thing. But who cares? He's got balance as well. Who cares, bruh? Because the ball will do the talking, fam. The ball will travel faster than all of these guys. You have a shout for playing him striker as well. I've seen him play false line many times. Deep line forward, same thing. Overall, he's a good creator, innit? He's a very good creator. 16 anticipation as well. Yeah, he's just a brilliant creator. That's Götze still. He's cold. Still, he's cold. I'm surprised that he came to PSV. I had no clue. But yeah, I'm gonna save Daniel Marlin just in case, because I think he used to play for Arsenal, but I'm gonna double check that anyway. Next, Cody Cacpo. Okay, yeah, this team is some development thing. These man, think about it like this, yeah. It's very smart what they're doing because the money that you're gonna get from these youth is ridiculous, bruv. It's ridiculous. It's mad still, but yeah. Moving on. 12 technique, 12 vision, 11 passing. We get that he's an inverted winger. Cool. He can move though. He's got 14 pace, 16 agility, and 15 acceleration, bruv. So he's moving. 15 dribbling as well. One of those guys. But let me put it like this, yeah. He's one of those guys that on the ball, you want to see them on the ball, but when it comes to releasing it now, there's a problem, I can't lie. A man's got 11 composure, 11 passing, 11 finishing. You know, he's got 14 crossing though. So maybe play to the strengths and just let him cross the ball. But as an inverted winger, I can't really see a lot of crosses unless you're crossing from deep, bruv. But if you've got dribbling, you want to get to the byline. So it's a bit of a contradiction, fam. I don't know, but maybe tell him shoot less often and take more risks, bruv, because it will force him to cross, and that's you playing to his strengths, bruv. You get me? No composure, like I said. Man, but he's 6'2" and he's out wide. Yeah, he's not playing striker to be fair, but keep him out wide. Yeah. Like I said, his best thing is his dribbling and his crossing. So inverted winger on support, not attack, because with 11 finishing, who are you attacking, bruv? Got a good first touch, but then he's got good 14. He's got 14 long shots, but then again 10 decisions, fam. So he's just gonna be banging it into dead ends. Shoot less often for this guy. Cross more often. I forgot that one. Cross more often. Shoot less often. Take more risks, bruv. Because they'll turn into crosses anyway. So overall, in terms of distributing, in terms of crossing, he's good in it. But definitely can improve. That's the thing. So it's very promising. Something to buy into once again, fam. Not a lost cause. Something to buy into. So yeah, that's Cody Cacpo. In the future, can definitely be a quality player. So yeah. Last, apart from Marlin, Maximiliano Romero. Okay. Now, is this their only striker, bruv? Because if it is, I'm starting to see why they bought the other guy. However, he's not like he can't improve though. He can improve. He can. Little pressing forward. He's looking quite. I don't know. How can I say it, fam? He can do it. He can do the pressing forward thing. Like he can do the striker thing. But can it be done to a good extent though? Because I'm seeing an average of 12 and 13s, bruv. Couple 14s, but no greens, bruv. No greens. I'm looking at cool. Let me look at the card quickly. 14 strength, that's good. 13 pace, but 14 acceleration. So physicals aren't really a problem. You get me? He's one of those guys. Right, cool. The pivot is saying 12 technique, 12 vision, but 11 passing. Not the best pivot still. Not the best. Work rate 13 for a pressing forward. That's not even that great. Can't lie to you. His mentals are quite well rounded though. Only thing he can't do is be in position. But can he off the ball? Yes, he can off the ball. 6 leadership as well. Don't really need to be a leader at this age, fam. Now technicals. Now there's hardly he can finish in it, but not really. That's the thing. But then again, because he's 21, man has faith that he will improve. That's what I can say with a lot of these guys, fam. Because they're so young, they can improve. So I'm trying to think now. If you do put him in a system, because he's only got 12 composure, 11 dribbling, so he's not really going to be creating his own chances. But if you do create chances for him, tell him shoot with power. Oh wait, he already shoots with power. See now, he can get a couple goals from. He can. 13 finishing can very easily get to 14. Can very easily get to 15. In the space of 2 years, he can definitely get to 15 finishing, 100%. And all of a sudden, you're looking at the card a bit differently. So overall, give him a chance. I'm going to stand by what I said. I'm not even going to drop the. I mean, I'm going to have to drop the other experienced striker to give him a chance, fam, because he's only 21. I think his ceiling is higher than the other guy, so why not, fam? Why not? So that's Maximiliano Romero still. I'm gonna give him a chance. Still. So yeah. Finally, Marlin. Let me just double check before I look at the stats. Did he play for Arsenal? Yes, he did, fam. From Ajax as well. Flipping hell. All right. Never seen him in an Arsenal shirt, by the way. So once again, another flipping youth player that we've let for that will literally walk into our starting 11 right now. But anyway, see what I mean? Piss take, bruv. Pissed, fam. My goodness, he's a striker. Oh my days, he's a striker. Oh man, yeah, he's the striker, fam. Man thought it was lost cause for strikers. He's a striker, bruv. Because they're saying he can kind of play out wide, but that's not his natural thing. He's a striker still. Fam, drop the other guy. I'm not talking about the youth player. Drop that old guy. That old guy is third choice, bruv. Man's going to have to give him an emergency backup contract, I swear. Because this guy, he's good, fam. He is. Let's get into the card quickly. 16 pace, 16 agility, 16 acceleration. Already. He's moving. He's moving, guys, already, fam. For a striker, that's amazing. I can't lie. That movement, that pace, fam. In behind, in this league, he's going to tear it up, fam. He's going to tear it up. As you're seeing already, look at the statistics, bruv. He's tearing it up, fam. Now, he's only 21. He's got a pivot of 14 technique, 9 vision, 11 passing. He's not a passer of the ball. He's not a guy that's going to be, creating. So as an advanced forward, I don't see it happening still. Not really anyway. I might have to put him as a poacher, fam. I might have to, but we'll get into that in a minute. So good off the ball as well. So if you do mark him, quite a bit of problems there still. Flares decent, dribbling decent, first touch is good, and finishing as well is good, bruv. And he's composed, fam. Definitely for me, he has to be a poacher, because I think the poacher is that guy that sits on the last line, waits for the long balls in behind, fam. He's not going to contribute anything in terms of linking the play, holding up the ball, rolling it off. You get me? He's not going to be doing none of that. He's just going to be literally in the box, fox in the box, get goals. That's it, fam. And I don't mind that, I don't, fam. Not saying he can't do the advanced forward thing where it's almost like, how can I say it? He's like creating chances, but then again, because he's got 11 passing, he can't really create chances. The only chances I see him creating are from dribbling. His dribbling isn't even that good though. But then again, because he's 20, that could very easily be 15 finishing, 15 first touch, 15 dribbling, very easily. So you can do that advanced forward thing actually. In terms of creating chances that is like dribbling, definitely. But for me, poacher, man, get goals in it. Just get goals. You even got good heading as well. In this league, he's gonna fucking tear it up, mate. He's gonna tear it up, fam. He is. That's Daniel Marlin. He's a quality player, fam. I'm looking forward to this guy, Like, fam, I'm deep in the future. This guy's gonna be he's gonna be a problem still in the future, fam. That's Daniel Marlin, and that is PSV. So you, man, if you like the video, subscribe to the content. You know what to expect from me, and you, man, I'll see you in my next episode.